Greetings from the Brook Terrace, friends. We're going out into the field here. It's 9 o'clock at night, yeah. But we are going to try to get some good shots of Jupiter in Aquarius. And it's a little bumpy ride out here, but we're going to try to find a good spot. And driving out to the far side of the field to get a good view away from all the street lights and house lights and all that, so hopefully we won't hit a cow, but we'll be quiet. Whoa, spiderweb! That's a big spiderweb. That was a big one. Okay, let's see here. Nice cool air. It's mostly clear, not too bad humidity. Tried to get some shots over by the house, but there's too many street lights over there and trees in the way too. Aquarius is a huge constellation, so you really have to back up and get a good wide view from like a parking lot or something like that, or a field like this, if you want to be able to get foam in there as well. Okay. Let's not drive over that again. And this spot over here on the far side behind the hill, kind of shield us from all the house lights. Let's not do that again either. Oh yeah. I don't know if you could see it in the video, I doubt it, but up right there is Jupiter right ahead, so we're going to try to get some shots. We'll have to take that with the camera. Alright, let's park here. Ooh. I love it out here because you can't see any signs of civilization with the hill in the way here. There's no lights at all on the horizon. Okay, hold on a second. Well, we got the tripod set up and can take a few pictures here. Gotta set it on a long exposure and long shutter to get these pictures, but you can really see all the stars that are out, and your eyes need about 15 minutes at least to adjust to the darkness, and then you can see a lot of the lighter stars a whole lot better. But wow, if you get out into a place like a field or something away from the city lights, wow, you can see so much, and the camera cannot do justice. It cannot even capture the wide angle that your eyes can see. So it's pretty impressive. It really is. That this is about the only way that you're going to be able to see all of Aquarius and Jupiter and Capricornus over there. Fomalhaut with the southern fish. Got a little bit of a mist or some haze coming in here, interfering a little bit, but you can see Sagittarius over there, and then the Milky Way, a little bit of the Milky Way. Got a good shot of Aquila, the eagle, and that's flying along the Milky Way. But it is real beautiful just to get out and look at the handiwork of God, the stars, and just His creation, and get away from the computer and get away from electronics and people, and just get aside with God and spend some time looking and listening and talking to Him, and just reflecting on everything that He's shown us on this learning journey. And I was looking at a lot of photos today from our learning journey over the years. It really is amazing. It brings back so many memories, which really brings into context. Again, when we look up now, there's just so much that we already know. So when we look up, I mean, we see a whole lot more depth to what we see because of what we have already seen and what the Lord's already shown us. Oh, when He says look up and lift up your heads, He's not kidding. You gotta throw your chin way back. But you get a good view. If you got a blanket, you just lay down on the ground. That's probably the best way to save your neck the strain. But it is pretty impressive. Pretty impressive, especially to come out, and if you have a astronomy app on your phone or something to help you pinpoint what's what. But it's neat just being able to see the Milky Way and be reminded of the fiery stream, the throne of God picture. And then when we see Sagittarius, being reminded of the white horse, he that is true, the rider on the white horse. And then of course Capricorn is right next to that. And that's where Saturn is right now too. If you go out like we are, we're about 9 o'clock at night Central Standard Time. Jupiter is due south. Saturn's a little bit off to its right there. But that also reminds us of the great conjunction that we saw December 21st, 2020, just a few months ago. Definitely reminding us about time, remember? Saturn has that connotation and association with time just because it's the slowest moving planet. Whereas Mercury, that's often associated with being a messenger because it's the fastest moving planet. And so Saturn just has that association of time because it moves so slowly of all the planets. Slower than Jupiter. And so Jupiter is moving quickly, relatively quickly away from Saturn, getting more distance between the two. They were at that close conjunction December 21st, 2020. So it's also interesting to see that reminder of time also at the same constellation that we're looking at with Capricornus. You have Saturn, time on one end, you have Jupiter, the king planet, on the other end. And right at this time where we are reminded of the last chapter in the book of Revelation, surely I come quickly, behold I come quickly. Emphasis on time with the Alpha and the Omega, the line in the heavens, the circuit in the heavens, but then also the immediacy of the morning star time reminder as well, the shortness of time, prophetic time. So there's a lot that we see when we look up and we lift up our heads, just actually just sit and reflect and think about it. Saturn, Jupiter, Aquarius, the living water, the promises of a new Jerusalem, the river of life. So much, so much. And where are we looking? We're looking up in the heavens. We're looking up in the heavens where the new Jerusalem is going to be coming down from. And so there is so much. And the mosquitoes are eating me up right now. But it is very beautiful. Milky Way again. Yep. Okay, I'm going back inside. I hope you enjoyed this field trip. Just a chance to see some of the stars and get out into nature. Mosquitoes and all. But a good chance for us together on this learning journey to look up, to lift up our heads, and to know that our redemption draweth nigh. Surely he is coming quickly. Maranatha.